Find the area of the region bounded by the following curves. Set up your integrals with respect to y, which means we have to have these as x equals something. Well, Chekaruski, you're already good. You ain't. So in order to make that x equals something, I have y equals the square root of x. No big deal. Let's just square both sides. And that gets us x equals y squared. Now, whenever we're finding the area between two curves, we use the formula, the limits of integration from f of y minus f or g of y dy. I don't know my limits of integration, but the way I find my limits of integration is I take that guy and set it equal to each other. So let's set it up this way. Y squared equals y plus 12. Let's subtract y, subtract 12, subtract y, subtract 12, and that gets us, you are gone, y squared minus y minus 12 equals nerfing. Now this does factor out to y minus 4, y plus 3 equals nothing, and that gives me y values at 4 and negative 3. Now when I set up my integral, I'm not going to go too crazy as to figuring out what f of y is and what g of y is, because what's going to happen is if I get a positive area, I'm good, and if I don't, I just make it positive and I'm still good. So I'm going just to do from negative 3 to 4 of y cubed, so this guy right here, minus y plus 12. So we're going to set it up that way, dy. All right, distribute that negative. We have the integral of y squared minus y minus 12. And now I can integrate. And that will be integrate when I do it. Okay, negative 3 to 4. Nope, I'm not doing that because I'm now integrating. See, I got hung up on my own joke. I screwed up. You become 1/3 y cubed. You become negative 1/2 y squared. And you become minus 12y. Okay, limits are at negative 3 and 4. Now it's just a messy math problem. All right, so 1/3 4 cubed minus 1/2 4 squared minus 12 4 minus 1/3 negative 3 cubed minus 1/2 negative 3 squared minus 12 times negative 3. All right, 1/3 times 64 minus 1/2 times 16 minus 48 minus 1/3 of negative 27 minus 1/2 of 9 plus 36. Ugh. 64 over 3 minus half, so minus 8 minus 48 minus 1/3 of negative 27 is negative 9 minus 9 over 2 plus 36. So let's just keep going. We've got 64 over 3 minus 56 minus negative 9, that's 27 minus 9 over 2. So let's move this up here. Do I need to? I kind of do. Let's move this up here where I have a little bit more space. You are going to become 64 thirds minus 168 thirds minus 42 halves minus 9 halves. Okay, 64 minus 168 is negative 104 thirds Does that simplify? 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 No, it does not. Minus 45 halves. All right, so let's make this over 6, and then we're almost home. We're almost home. So if I multiply the top and the bottom by 2, I get negative 208 over 6. Minus, if I multiply the top and the bottom by 3, 135 over 6. And you're going to be a negative 343 over 6, which means we chose wrong. It's actually positive. So we'll just get rid of that because we are out of room. Holy crap. I did not like that at all. And I hope we did it right. And if I didn't, just tell me in the comments. You guys do that anyway, so I hope it helps.